Hi Capricorn, this is your August mid-month tarot reading. We'll have 3 separate spreads in this mid-month reading. In the first spread, we'll be looking at new love coming towards you. In the second spread, we'll check in with those of you who are already married or in a relationship. And then they'll do the love from the past, aka the X spread. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is on new love in the second half of August. We have the Ten of Wands clarified by the Six of Swords. We have the Fool clarified by the Six of Wands, rather. Then we have the Knight of Cups. In the potential outcome, we have the Ten of Cups with the Sun and the Queen of Pentacles, and we have the Hangman on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an Aries, water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. We also have Leo and Pisces. Well, Pisces is a water sign, right? So I see spreads like this every once in a while. They don't come through often, but, I've seen spreads like this in the past for other zodiac signs. This person is going to help you out with something you're struggling with. It could be something small, it could be something on a larger scale. But this person coming into your life, they will make your life better, or they will make that situation better. They will help you out with something, right? So we have the Ten of Wands clarified by the Six of Swords all the way to your left in the beginning, right? And we also have the Hangman on the bottom of the deck. So the Hangman could be a Pisces, but the Hangman could be a card of somebody who's stuck. Right? This is a card of stagnation, nothing happening. All of this is because you're like stuck in some kind of a situation or in the loop, right? The Ten of Wands is a card of a burden. It's a card of a lot of responsibilities. It's a card of somebody struggling, and in this case, that's you struggling. Again, it could be as simple as you needing help to put your groceries into your car when you go grocery shopping. It could be you struggling trying to get a spare tire on your car because you got a flat. It could be you struggling at work with some kind of a project. It could be you needing something fixed at your place. I don't know. But this person will somehow help you with that issue, whatever you're struggling with, right? For some of you, if you're moving, perhaps you're moving to a new place, and the person will help you unload your boxes at the new place. I don't know. The Six of Swords, clarifying the Ten of Wands, is a card of things getting better. It's a card of improvement. It's a card of moving out of choppy waters towards calmer waters. For some of you, it could be literally relocation. So again, this person comes into your life, and they will bring the solution to your existing issue, whatever your issue is at that particular moment, right? We have the Fool clarified by the Six of Wands. The Fool could be an Aries you're dealing with, but at the same time, the Fool is a card of liberation. Again, this is you being liberated from whatever issue, whatever thing you're struggling with. The Six of Wands clarifying it is a card of victory and success. So you'll feel good about this. You have no more issues, or you have less issues to worry about. All right, and here comes love. The Knight of Cups. The next card over is love. So that's how you two will meet. The Knight of Cups could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. It's also the most romantic night out of all 4 nights, right? You expect the two of you grow closer together, and then you'll discover you have feelings for one another. Speaking of feelings for one another, in the potential outcome, we have the Ten of Cups with the Sun and the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles, that would be you, Capricorn. The Sun could be a Leo you're dealing with, but the Sun is the happiest card in the deck. The Ten of Cups right next to it is often referred to as the happily ever after. Okay, so you have the happily ever after sitting right next to the happiest card in the deck, sitting right next to you. And the Ten of Cups is also a family card, commitment, marriage. It's one of the best cards when it comes to emotionally fulfilling relationships or marriages. And again, with the Sun card, you'll be the happiest you've ever been, right? Because with the Sun, we always feel happy, on top of the world. We feel like we've won, succeeded, all that good stuff. So yeah, like I said, this is not a very rare reading, but things like this do happen, Capricorn. When somebody helps another person in a situation, and then those people fall in love with one another. It's one of those times. Yep, really happy for you, Capricorn. Congratulations. Capricorn, if you are already married, or if you're in a relationship, the spread is for you. We have the Four of Cups, the High Priestess, the Tower, and the Three of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. I think you're putting your foot down, being a very wise person. Okay, I think they will have some kind of an idea as to what the two of you can do together. and your intuition will tell you to put an end to it, put a stop to it, because it will lead to some kind of a disaster. Basically, you're avoiding a disaster. You know, another zodiac sign had a similar reading. Not this time period, but at some point in the past, like within the last couple of months. Well, we got so many planets in retrograde right now, it's no wonder that situations do repeat for other people. Yeah, the Four of Cups, the first card that came out, is a card of a rejection. The Three of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck is a card of collaboration or a card of cooperation. This is when a bunch of people get together and do something together. Perhaps your person had an idea as to what the two of you could do together, and perhaps it's a little bit extreme or risky, right? The High Priestess in the middle, I think it's your intuition kicking in and telling you that it's going to be a disaster. Okay. Speaking of disasters, the Tower right next to the deck is a card of a disaster, things falling apart, things not going according to plan, you know, things it's a card of a demolition. So I think you're just being very proactive, and it's like you're preemptively putting a stop to it, so it doesn't lead to some kind of a disaster. Okay, I don't know what your person wants to do together with you. It could just be like a bright idea. Oh, let's go dive in a cage with sharks, you know. Perhaps, or let's go skydiving. I don't know, something like that. But your intuition is telling you that it's not a good idea. I hope this makes sense. All right, cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Capricorn, in the second half of August. Keep in mind it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. Also keep in mind Venus and some other planets are in retrograde now, and Mercury and some more planets are going to go retrograde any second now. This is when more exes than usual tend to resurface. So got the Five of Swords, clarified by Judgment. Then we have the Hierophant, clarified by the Emperor. We also have the World and the Two of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Taurus, Aries, or pretty much any zodiac sign. I think Taurus, for most of you, it is a reconciliation. For most of you, it is. Okay? And I have my doubts because we have the Two of Wands on the bottom of the deck and the World right next to the deck. The World was the last card that came out. The World is my happy end card. Right? So the happy end could be together with this person coming back to you, or a happy end could be you deciding to let this person go completely. Alright, the Two of Wands on the bottom of the deck is a card of a decision-making process, and I think that's you. Alright, but the person coming back to you is the Hierophant, clarified by the Emperor. The Hierophant could be a Taurus, the Emperor could be an Aries, but if we want to stay general, then the Hierophant is a card of something traditional, you know, like a committed relationship or marriage, and the Emperor could be a future husband or a future spouse, a future significant other figure. The Emperor is also a card of somebody who got their stuff together, right? Somebody who is large and in charge, somebody who finally is ready for a commitment. We do, however, start with the Five of Swords, clarified by Judgment. So when the two of you did go your separate ways, it was an ugly breakup. With the Five of Swords, people slammed the door on the way out. There could have been like a major fight that brought this connection to an end. Judgment, clarified the Five of Swords, is a card of somebody coming back from the past, and also somebody having to make a judgment call. So again, I think most of you will give it another chance. Some of you will not. You will have to decide what you want to do here. You know, we have so many major arcana cards on the table. Judgment, the Hierophant, the Emperor, the World. But the Two of Wands on the bottom of the deck, I think this is where the decision comes in. So yeah, up to you. Up to you. In case you were wondering how they feel about this, yes, I think they are ready for a commitment. Alright, it's just a matter of what you want this time. Alright, Capricorn, so that's what I have for you for this reading, for this time period. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Capricorn, have an amazing the rest of August.